before in the history of motion pictures has there been a screen presence so commanding, so powerful, so deadly. He's Conan the Librarian.
Can you tell me where I can find a book on astronomy?
Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Conan the Librarian.
I'm sorry. These books are a little overdue.
Conan the Librarian. He's back. And this time, he's mad. Gandhi 2. No more Mr. Passive Resistance. He's out to kick some butt. This is one bad mother you don't want to mess with.
Don't move, slime ball.
He's a one-man wrecking crew. But he also knows how to party.
Give me a steak, medium rare.
Hey, Baldy!
There is only one law. His law. Gandhi 2.
I hope someone liked that. Yeah, that's some pretty funny shit. Gandhi 2. Yeah, when Gandhi busts out the AK-47. Yeah, Rob Reiner, neutral good, that's kind of the thing. And as Conan the Librarian, yeah, trying to talk some sense into fucking Gandhi with a machine gun here. Yeah, it was that was the chaotic good versus neutral good battle. I am a chaotic person. Yeah, I am Conan, whatever. Fucking, yeah, who took my fucking bullets? I'd prefer to keep this library organized, Rob Reiner, but Rob Reiner is a crazy, passive Hindu monk man who, yeah, you need to kick the shit out of all the radiation. I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, what better way to cap this off? The verdict is in, from me. Yeah, straight up. Hey, the only other judge here, I'm not really... Usually I'm not chaotic neutral. I am able to... Yeah, I can do it sometimes. I had to be neutral for that trial there. Switch him back over to good. Whatever. Would you want Grandmaster Genocide to be the judge in your trial? I'm just saying. Hey, it depends what's going on. I've killed insects before. Yeah, you ever killed a few ants at a time? Motherfucker. Technically different genus of species, right? Oh, snap. So, basically, I've laid out, my judgment, this is the Rick James Vatican, of why I think it's bad, what the problem is, what is the problem, why does Rob Reiner, right, because if it's like, being a neutral good person, it's like, on one hand, you might see, yeah, it's kind of hipster douchebag, hypocritical, maybe. A lot of you probably get the base thing of like, okay, if you're going to judge me, I'm neutral, right, we could fudge it around a bit to say it means you're not in a Spanish Inquisition. Oh, except the result is, this is the thing, it's like, okay, I guess, yeah, what better way to segue into this? Well, starting with, Conan the Librarian versus Gandhi 2, straight up, me versus Rob Reiner, chaotic good versus neutral good. Since, I'm definitely most familiar with this straight up crusade of my lifetime, this is the thing. I run into these people a lot because, okay, like, if you just got here, there's quite a segment on this 9-point scale. If you've kept up or know anything about it, you might be on with me. But if it sounds confusing, if you really want to know, go back a bit. There's the section for this. But anyway, basically, in my opinion, correct me if you think I'm wrong, I get a different opinion. There's, nature versus nurture. That was part of the whole thing. So, yeah, your nature, we have an element of free will and we have certain tendencies. Yeah, it is possible to, change your ways or whatever. Some are harder than others. So, some people are naturally chaotic, naturally lawful, whatever. That doesn't really... can you really say which is better or worse? They are fundamental parts of nature, that's the thing. Even neutrality, even feeling like you don't want to... Are you leaning towards chaos, leaning towards order? Lawful. With or without police, order. Do you like, are you a neat freak? Do you have to keep a tidy room? Do you not mind, cycles, a go shepherd? Yeah, I go through cycles. And my method, as a chaotic person, the chaotic good in me says, okay, what can I do to not be as messy? So yeah, just don't, yeah, fuck yourself, Rob Reiner. Cycles, what I can, yeah, you think I can judge him for jack shit? Fuck no. Oh, what you, yeah, what I do is I reduce the amount of stuff I have. Yeah, if I have less stuff, then there will always be a smaller mess. Oh, straight up. So I can still be chaotic, and my, whatever. That was my application. It's like trying to be, orderly in whatever way, I guess. I don't know. I'm speculating too far beyond that point. We're all trying to balance. You might think, oh, the chaotic evil. Remember, good and evil are the same thing looking in the fucking mirror. Yeah, evil fucking Knievel, buddy. Evil Knievel over there is looking at me like, oh yeah, the church, yeah, straight up fucking Spanish Inquisition coming up out of this shit. Yeah, we gotta, right, we've done horrible things too, so is he. In my opinion, good or evil is just, it's your will to act or not act, basically. You could boil this all down. Yeah, some things are better or worse. Again, order or chaos. Sometimes we exterminate millions of things because they're pests. Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying. Sometimes we kill a bunch of things. Sometimes we go out of our way to prevent things from dying. We construct, we deconstruct. Yeah, that's as far as I can hard speculate. And it really, again, depends on balance and circumstance. If there are not many people left, we probably want to avoid killing it. We might even stop fighting, just be like, bro, we're the only people left. If we kill each other, that's it. If there are too many people, yeah, well, let's open a fucking Gladiator 77's Executioner Coliseum, whatever, yeah. There are... Right. You don't doubt it, though. People would feel differently about it one way or another. Oh, we're the last humans on Earth. We should probably... Dude, what are you doing? Be careful. We can't afford to lose you. Brah, there's too many people here. Someone's got to get the fuck out. Yeah. I'm just saying, you could easily look at the exact same thing. All these people are going to die. Why? Well, that's complicated. Yeah, the matter of why is complicated. But one way or another, these things happen, and I guess I just feel like, yeah, this... The best example, again, the neat freak in your room. Yeah, if I have a room and you have a room next to each other, one of us will probably be more tidy than the other, depending, though, right? Remember, my method of, the reason I don't live in a total pigsty is because I at least reduce the volume of stuff. And, I don't leave, like, food I'll eat food. Yeah, I manage certain things. I can't manage, there's still little bits of shit or whatever. I'll throw little bits of paper notes on my desk here. There's fucking cigarettes, weed. Yeah, exactly, man. Right. I do clean up, but then it's cycles ago, Shepard. Cycles ago, I did clean up before the next cycle, Shepard. That's what I can do here. So it's like we have the nature we're born with, and then our attempt to either ride the wave, ride against the wave, I don't want to get involved. And again, okay, with fucking goddamn Gandhi 2 here, brah, the reason you're terrible at this, it's like a cop with no training, basically. Yeah, whatever. This is the thing with Superman here. The reason again, it's like, if every cop was better at their job, then we would have no reason to hate them as much, right? Sure, they might fuck up sometimes, but you get it. All the crooked law, lawful evil gaining from the chaos, the other guy pinching off the top. Yeah, you get it. That's the crooked cop, basically, the lawful evil. Or we'll get there, buddy. Yeah, I seem pretty friendly with the guy. Yeah, it depends on the person. Really, this is the thing. There are, depending on the situation, I might trust Superman more than the King Henry. Or, whatever, brah. It always depends on circumstance, except for Rob Reiner. Yeah, no matter what the fuck's going on, me and neutral good. Okay, we both want good things, whatever. I'm a chaos. Yeah, you get it. To him, chaos is bad. He is opposed to chaos or evil. Well, yeah, what the fuck, brah? There's a bad guy right there. Brah, I'm a good... Yeah, you get it. Opposed to order or good, I mean, the neutrality of a Pope Don Diablo. They're not all horrible people, but one way or another, a great effort has been taken to neutralize what would be considered a great, something we didn't want. One way or another, enough people didn't want it to do what was happening. Let's contain this thing that we don't like in this thing to oppose its order or, whatever. You get it. Order, good and evil, order and chaos. The papacy, we're good. Well, to us, you're evil. Okay, let's use evil to contain the good in a place that's evil. Yeah. How semantic can we get? Yeah, you could swap out good and evil on either side and just say, these people think you're bad. Well, these people think you're good. One way or another, it is, we're opposing it in one way or another. That's the thing. It's so kerfuffled. Like, it's so easy to get sidetracked and lost in fighting a crusade in the wrong fucking yeah. It's hard enough to, to focus on one thing when you are good at this and you do have some knowledge. Yeah, if you have no training, no experience, and no idea where you're going, it's just you get. The biggest problem I see here is they can't distinguish evil from chaos. They just want things to be pleasant, basically, right? And yeah, so I can't speculate much on the neutral evil side. That would be Superman. Yeah, straight up Superman can tell me about the neutral evil. Whatever, bro. Yeah, get cracking on that one, Sherlock. For me, wait a minute. No, sorry. Oh, fucking King Henry there. Straight up King Henry could tell me about that. Or even, a satanic motherfucker. Yeah. Straight up, if you're a Satanist, anarchist, is close to that, yeah, I ain't found Jesus or Diablo yet. If you find either one, tell me, bro. Straight up, you don't doubt if he found Jesus and they were smoking bomb diggity doobies, yeah, you don't doubt he would smoke a bomb diggity doobie with Jesus, because he wouldn't know it was Jesus till after they smoked the doobie. You got it. Straight up. I'm just saying, bro. Yeah. So if you're chaotic evil, whatever, you have a much better, your intuition about, do you see the Vatican as, do you think everyone in there is horribly evil? Do you think the guards of Yharnam are keeping people out or in or both? Yeah, it's complicated, isn't it? Yeah, you ponder that for a minute. Overall, would you just open the cage and, just open the gates and walk away? Yeah, I want to go back to a Spanish Inquisition. I'm just, one way or another, it's good or, it's complicated. In the end, that thing is probably more, he gets it. In the end, that entity of evil has a bigger criminal record than either of us. It has caused more suffering and harm and chaos in one way or another. I realize it's a different pope, whatever. This is the thing, though. I don't need to spank him like Mary Poppins to feel satisfied. You know what's more satisfying? Neutralizing it. Straight up. And there'll be another one some other time. Maybe we'll have to neutralize King Henry. Straight up. You don't doubt it. What if the king moved in there next? That's kind of what it's for, bud. Max lockup or what? Fucking Redcoat wing. But yeah, so if the chaotic evil guy, I'm sure he's cackling about Rob Reiner. Yeah, this is the thing. Rob Reiner, you think he'd go after the chaotic evil person. He's opposed to chaos or evil. Chaos and evil? On one hand, he's probably more sketched out about it. Yeah, straight up, whatever fear spell you're casting works twice as hard on that motherfucker. Well, we're all Satanists. To him, that's straight to him, that's like walking into Yharnam or It's like, you sure you're ready to deal with Satanists? Yeah, exactly. It's complicated with the whole Nazi thing because I guess it's just, again, circumstance, the kinds of situations you might find yourself in. A quote-unquote Satanist might find themselves arguing with religious people. Yeah, other religious people that aren't me. Yeah, you get it. And he's probably not involved in too many finicky political debates with LGBTQ. Yeah, you think he gets involved with this shit? He knows why I'm involved. I gotta find... It's hard to find a tomboy girlfriend when half of them think they're not allowed to talk to me, or that's not... They'd be... Straight up, like, they'd be violating their code. Like, I thought you were a lesbian. I thought you liked, whatever. It's like, do they... Oh, you get it. Even if they're just mildly confused about it, this shit's hard enough. Yeah, it's hard enough dealing with this kind of shit when there isn't a fucking Spanish Inquisition of Rob Reiner motherfuckers. Like, again, just a bunch of people telling you what to do with confusing motives. So I'm sorry to ramble so much. Yeah, chaotic or what. The best starting off our little thing here of me judging if I'm judging people here, I'm starting with fucking Rob Reiner. This is the thing. Again, no, it's coming back somewhat relevant. We have our nature and our nurture. So some people are more naturally neutral, which can be a very good thing. In my opinion, the only good person here is truly neutral. I'm not saying everyone has to be, or that's the only person who can truly be smug. And who haven't, even if they've done something bad, if they have found a way to stop doing bad things or whatever, if in any way, shape, or form you have, zero carbon footprinted your soul of some sort, that's the only person here who, in my opinion, that's the thing, though. They're probably humble enough not to, but if they did say something preachy or whatever, if I knew you were truly neutral, it's like, fair enough. Yeah, that's not going to irritate me. You get it. It irritates me with fucking one of these guys because it's like they're not truly neutral. And when we start butting heads with each other, it's like, of course, he can blame me for being chaotic. What am I going to blame him for being neutral? What? yeah, that doesn't make sense to him, and to him that's a good thing. It's like, because I'm not, yeah. And the only thing separating him from, Superman, well, there's a lot of things separating him from Superman, or an actual cop who's good at his job, whatever, as opposed to a crooked cop or a stupid cop. You have to pick your fucking poison. Hard to be both, huh? Right, it's like, again, this guy fucks up. He makes it harder for both of us, right? It's like, oh my god. Well, yeah, when the cops are telling people to stand back, you don't doubt Rob Reiner's up in there first. Yeah. I guess the little cliche I tagged onto this, the little epiphany I had from all this, it may seem like the neutral... there's a bit of a difference between being naturally neutral or choosing to be more neutral. One way or another, these end up being the most extreme versions, right? Neutral good is the most extremist Spanish righteousness. They want the most good. Because nothing else, think about it, chaotic and lawful are balancing in different ways. It's like a cop has to, he still has a job, or if they're lawful, whoever the law is, they have to also obey some of their own rules between each other. They have some basic accountability amongst each other. So yes, even if they didn't listen to you, their friend might have to listen to their friend in their, they still have some accountability amongst each other. Yeah, Rob Reiners don't have accountability to jack shit about fuck. They bitch at both of us, and we're not allowed to bitch at them. Yeah, you can't even arrest the guy because he's not a criminal. Yeah, he's straight up, he's probably hoping I'll implicate him in some criminal activity so we can, right? You don't doubt me and Superman would have to plot some crazy fucking Looney Tunes nonsense to deal with this motherfucker. And he's like, why don't you call that Satanist? Yeah, you think about it from Rob Reiner's perspective. Yeah, of all these people, who's the last person he wants walking into his house? A Satanist? Yeah, that's the one person that would probably make him have a heart attack. And now he's thinking, buddy, Yarnum? Yeah, the Vatican? The last person they want walking in there is an actual Christian who, straight up Jesus with the bomb diggity doobies bashing their heads together like melons. Right. He's probably thinking, I'm probably most qualified to go into Yarnum, and you are most qualified to go into Rob Reiner's house. And yeah, I think the whole thing is... the illusion of invincibility, the illusion of power, right. Because, a cop still has to follow some basic rules or whatever. Oh, you're late for work. Yeah, they have some order to adhere to. I have the accountability of I can't say I'm neutral, whatever. That's my whole thing. That's what I can lean back on, at least. My neutrality is I'm not neutral, whatever. That's, some of what few integrity I have is I can at least be accountable for what I do and say or whatever. Whether we disagree or not. And it makes, why do you think I'm the nicest guy in the world until I turn into Satan? I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, you don't doubt that Satanist has done a nice thing for someone once. Yeah, that one time you were nice to your grandma. Oh, buddy, fucking balling out like Jesus, rolling bomb diggity doobies. Yeah, whatever. Yes, he's done that too. He just, whatever. We all have our natural tendencies. Sorry, I'm fucking rambling to the ends of the earth. Yeah, this is me trying to fucking condemn Rob Reiner here. Well, I'm not bad. Yeah. This is the thing. I can't crucify him because he's a good person. The law can't arrest him because he's not a criminal. Right, neither of us can judge him, he can judge both of us. So from his perspective, from neutral good perspective, they're sitting on a high horse fucking grand master tower pyramid. Yeah, he can look down at both of us, and from his perspective, it's like he's untouchable. He knows, oh, you can't arrest me, I didn't do anything wrong. And if would you really, I haven't done anything that bad. Well, yeah, he knows, an actually good person, whatever. Yeah, as long as I'm still smoking bomb diggity doobies with Jesus, I can't bring myself to just murder the man, and he'd have to push me pretty far, basically. Right. That would be the end of the line, last option, you get the idea. Far past the not a scientist list. Oh, he is the first person on the not, that's another problem, Rob Reiner, he ain't a scientist. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, any scientist would be smarter than that or whatever. If they are neutral, they wouldn't get, they'd pick their battles. Even like with lawyers, I say sometimes, I'm like, some people who practice for law school, they practice debating with things like this. And I imagine if you're, in law school practicing to be a lawyer, you'd be a little more professional. You wouldn't barge in demanding the truth. Yeah, shit like that. And we'll get to it with the lawful neutral. Again, it's like a lawyer who never went to law school, or a cop who never went to the police academy. And honestly, it's harder for me to speculate farther across the board, but we'll get to it as we go. So basically, you get the thing. The main problems I see with Rob Reiner, to him, chaos and evil, he can't distinguish it because it's not in his nature. Can you truly sympathize with with a chaotic or whatever. The fact, yeah, it's like judging a drug addict or an alcoholic. Hey, you can say that it's a bad thing and you don't want it to be bad in your life, but it's really hard to understand if you, not even doing it yourself, but if you live with an alcoholic, yeah, if it's your husband or someone you can't just walk away from, whatever. If you've been through that struggle with them, you do actually have. Yeah, I'm not going to say you don't know anything. No, you have some understanding. It's like when I bitched at people about the veteran thing. It's like, bitch, you didn't go there either. Well, my husband, did you go there with your husband? Right. I was bitching about the veteran thing before. Like, yeah, I'm not. I'll say anytime anyone. No, I'm not a veteran. I have some little tiny bit of experience with just the white collar part of it. But yeah, I've never been running around with steel and machine guns from Arnold. But yeah, some people will say like, oh yeah, you don't know what any of this was like, as if they do. Yeah, Rob Reiner. It's like, bitch, neither do you. And yeah, if they say something like, yeah, well, my husband went blah blah blah, unless you went there with him, unless you were through the whole experience. Yeah, again, like if your husband was an alcoholic and if you live through that with him every day, you at least understand that it's a series of many different bad choices and circumstances. It's not just I woke up one day and decided to fuck everything up for no reason. They probably had a different problem that they were trying to cover. Yeah, like when people do drugs, it's usually to mask a different problem they had. So that's why just telling them to stop doing drugs, well, you might have to investigate further. Yeah, a doctor might have to figure out where the cancer is coming from. A fucking cop might have to figure out where these drugs are coming from. Get rid of those drugs. It's like, bro, we need these drugs to roll some bomb diggity doobies and to figure out where these other drugs are coming from. Well, yeah, that's bad. Just do the good thing. Go find the drugs, but don't smoke the bomb diggity doobies, brah. Yeah, you get it. These you hear things like this, and again, they have no, they're not official. They have no accountability. It's god damn it. It becomes a problem when enough people are on the same bandwagon of popular opinion, whatever. And I guess on one hand, it's funny to think, like, I hope you realize, yes, in a democracy at least, whatever, majority of public opinion, like, if no one hated certain countries, things would be a little different at least. Yeah. It's like if everyone is skeptical and suspicious of something and, ooh, that's bad, it's really easy for politicians to pass bills and laws and, yeah, right? But this is very much part of it. You might think, oh, yeah, if you really think, oh, it doesn't matter what I think or you think, yeah, it's like, I hope that same person isn't going to turn around with the same hipster douchebag bullshit. So, right. I'm just saying, whatever, yeah. Preaching the Vatican here or what? But yeah, that's my good nature, is just thinking if individual people, if one less Rob Reiner hipster douchebag is a little less hipster douchebag, we'll get to it with the chaotic neutral too. Yeah, the most extreme form of chaos. Yeah, motherfucking goddamn spider bitch or what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. We'll get to it. Well, we'll get to it too. I have some sympathy even for lawful neutral because, again, it's not their nature, it's their choice. Oh, it depends. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Think about it. A person who is naturally neutral but decides, wait, this is the thing. If you're naturally, you might still want to help someone you care about, but are you going to go enforce justice? Like, wait, you can't do that to those people. Do you know those people? Yeah, a truly neutral person would only, come out of... The thing that would cause them to be conflicted about their neutrality is if it was their own family and their own... it's goddamn it, obviously. You might care more about your family getting robbed or mugged than some stranger on the sidewalk getting mugged. Or whatever. Yeah, right. I'm not saying they don't care, but they have taken effort. Yeah, they're not doing it to be Superman. Yeah, exactly. They're not doing it to be Superman. They don't want to be edgelord. They're again, in a way, that's the only person. I'm not going to say they're the only good person, but the only humble, smug person. Yeah, that's the one person who can be like, that's not. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's not a nice thing to do. You know what? You might be right. Yeah, I can't exactly argue against you there. If Rob Reiner, yeah, fuck yourself, Rob Reiner. Yeah, whatever. You got a fucking criminal record long enough to wrap up Sarge like a mummy. It's just, yeah, motherfucker. You don't, god damn it, we're both trying to get the same, even King Henry, whatever. Sorry, you might get it. And I guess, too, it's coupled with the fact that they're opposed to chaos or evil or anything. So, yeah, they can't tell the difference because it's not really in their nature unless they have some more insight. So you get, like, between me and Superman here, me and a good cop, it's like, buddy, yeah, the mob went legit. In a way, we're both necessary for it to make it work. because he gets it too. It's like, if someone is lawful but evil, yeah, you're right, he can't arrest a crooked cop, but I might be able to fuck up his career. Yeah, even if I don't kill the guy, I might be able to fuck up his, yeah. Do you want me to make make it so you can investigate him or whatever, right? Yeah, like, shit, it's complicated. That's why it's like, oh, we never deal with the cops. Yeah, which one, which one would be, who's who, except for, it really fucking depends. I mean, what if the crooked cop was gonna, bust your friends with information? Right. If the whole point is don't snitch on your friends, buddy. Yeah, me and Superman need to fuck with this guy's operation so that you don't get busted. Or yeah, it can be complicated depending on how much you actually know about any of this shit. Once again, last option. Yeah. If we can communicate these things, right. Hopefully, you're not in that kind of a desperate situation. So, and I'm thinking too. Superman, yeah, he does understand the difference between chaotic and evil. They're not good things. Yeah, he would prefer it wasn't a chaotic shit show festival. Bro, I'm the only guy here. Yeah, I'm the only guy. I'm the nicest guy here, bro. You want to smoke some bomb diggity doobies? I can wait till you did your piss test, whatever. Yeah, this is the thing. I have no imperative to hate them, and you get it too, since as long as I'm good-natured, basically, they still have that level of sympathy for me. If I started going hipster douchebag, right, yeah, you get it, or if they started going crooked, and yeah, in a way, like a crooked cop lawful evil pisses me off more than anything when it's like that, right? Yeah, good people have come out of things like that, but in the end, nothing pisses me off more than a crooked cop, because it's almost worse than Rob Reiner. It's like, it's like the worst of all worlds. If you're gonna be lawful, at least at least be in favor of balancing order and chaos, doing it for the sake of the universe, motherfucker. Yeah, lot to tackle here, but no, I'm really trying to nail down, like, distinguish here how big of a problem this can be, right? So if even a cop can tell the difference between, and actually, perfect, I figured out a grounded metaphor for neutral evil. What's a more practical example? Trolls. Internet trolls. Yeah, I want to be an asshole today, but right. I mean, maybe there's chaotic trolls. Not really though, because even those people, like I said, if you are naturally chaotic and you entangle yourself in something like this, generally they do. Even if you're a stupid person, they find themselves in more, like specific kind of things, like whether it's religion. Like let's say you're a weirdo internet troll, but if you are, naturally chaotic, more leaning towards quote-unquote Satanism, whatever, you'll probably be a bit more specific in what you learn. You might even be open-minded enough to think, hey, I should probably learn a few things about the Bible and Christianity if I'm going to oppose it. Yeah, so you can be a smartass to priests, and you'll be thinking a little more clearly about what you're doing, even if it's stupid. It makes sense, and we can communicate. I'm talking about Cartman. Yeah, straight up Eric Cartman is neutral evil, basically. It's like Rob Reiner, but he wants to be an asshole instead of wanting to be good. Perfect. Eric Cartman is neutral evil. And you get it. That's the guy who's going to dress up like Hitler going, get all the Jews. And it's like, dude, even the Jews. Even the Jews. Me and the Jews and Superman and Satan are all going to throw you into fucking Yarnum at this. You're already, you get it. You don't doubt, again, they're thinking chaotic good. Yeah, you don't doubt I hate Cartman or whatever. It's one of those things where I might be, straight up. Just like how chaotic evil is a good counter to neutral good. Yeah, last guy he wants walking into his house is the Satanist. Last person Yarnum wants to deal with is someone who actually knows. Not saying they'd hate me, but I'm a bigger threat to them because I actually know more about them. Biggest threat to the poser neo-Nazi is bro, you want me to teach you how to be a Nazi? Yeah, again, it doesn't mean I'm more dangerous, but their whole cavalcade of bullshit comes crashing down pretty hard when, God damn it. Weimarreich, Stahlheim, yeah, if they don't even speak, this is the funniest thing with so many of these people. As soon as, like, a neo-Nazi, it's like, do you speak German? It doesn't matter, frankly. Yeah, if you were a real Nazi, you'd know it doesn't really matter. Right, it could, it's finicky. If you're the fake version, thinking, right, as soon as they encounter a little thing like that, it's like, wait a minute, whoa, careful, brah. And again, it's like, some of them are dangerous. They're usually a bit smarter than that. Again, it's like the real Satanist, even if you're dumb, they are able to avoid so many of these problems. You probably get it. This is the whole negligence thing. It's like, even if you're smart, you can't drive a car with no steering wheel. If you can't tell the difference, if you're like, I want to be an asshole, so I'm going to oppose anything that's good, like Christianity, like the government, I'm just going to oppose all the bad things. I'm just going to oppose all the good things. in the end, it's like, dude, yeah, oh, Nazis are bad, right? Or sorry, he wants to act like a Nazi. Wait a minute, aren't they chaotic good? Yeah, it's complicated. So, yeah, no, I'm speculating off the shit disturbing neutral evil, straight up Eric Cartman troll on the internet. So they want to be bad. They want to attack and criticize and harass anything that's quote unquote righteous or good. They're going to go after any religious group. Oh, even the Jews. Yeah, religious groups. Yeah, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Schools, institutions, any governmental law. Yeah, any lawful order, authority, and anyone who is preachy and thinks they're good. And in a way, it's like, yeah, yeah, it's only funny. It's kind of like how Han Solo's only nice if he's on your team. It causes more problems than not. And this is the thing: if you are joining our crusade to fight the enemy, bruh, you're giving away our position. Yeah, it's like how Rob Reiner fucks things up for Superman. It's like, bruh, if you didn't, yeah, my job would be easier if you weren't in my way, basically. Or, you know, didn't tip these people off or warn them, oh, the police are going to get here and find you. It's like, bro, we didn't want them to know that till they got here. You know what I mean? Like, if they called the police and then he went and told them, I just called the police. It's like, dude, you shouldn't have said that. Right? Like, but you get it. They're so righteous. They're like, oh, yeah, they're just marching around like, I got to do this thing. I'm really speculating here, but yeah, it's like they have no other restraint. It's like, as chaotic good, well, these kind of balance each other. Even chaotic evil, it's like they're at least more focused. They're more, yeah, they're not as scattered. Whatever. Most of their attention is devoted to. So yeah, in the end, it's still easier to communicate with and understand a lot of what they're doing. You get it. If I can communicate with you and I understand why you're pissed off. Oh, bro, yeah, well, like, we'll smoke some bomb diggity doobies. Yeah, I can, you know what, whatever. We can each prevent bad things from happening, or too many, yeah, there is such a thing as being too good. That's why I can sympathize with the chaotic evil. So, yeah, someone's got to balance this out. If we were all Rob Reiner or whatever, yeah, everyone was on a crusade to stop everything they don't like, it's like, yeah, that's probably one of the worst things that could happen. And even Superman might get this, but yeah, it's like, okay. Yeah, this neutral evil person who wants to act like Hitler and all the Jews, they can, yeah, they're allowed to be they're allowed to do what I'm not, right? If I did that, ooh, you get it though, because he's neutral. What you get it? If he gets in trouble for it, he can say, dude, I'm not actually a Nazi. I just wanted to fucking say I'm Hitler for fun. Oh, whatever, don't be so uptight. It's not a problem for you, but yeah, then if I'm there, it's like, well, I am a Nazi, but I am opposed to this, and I'm trying to, yeah. It's like, if we were standing next to each other in that situation, if, you know, as a good person trying to be honest, yeah, I could lie about it, or I could say, well, you know, I actually am, but, yeah, so it's like, if anyone, yeah, he can act like Hitler and be and whatever, sorry, I'm not actually a Nazi. I just typed the name Hitler. People do that for fun. That's cool as long as you're not harassing Jews. Straight, you get it. I don't care if you want to act like Hitler and be a douchebag. If you go attacking Jews with another one of my flags, harassing some group of people, pretending to be some random politician yeah. If I got an American flag and acted a Donald Trump mask and started harassing people for, oh, I'm an American, like, that's a stupid example, but it's like, yeah, borderline. It's like, what's the point? Yeah, you're just being a shit disturber. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Whatever, maybe it's just I'm just explaining from my perspective why I would clash with, why they would piss me off. Yeah, why would I be so pissed off at Eric Cartman? It's because he's allowed to act like the kind of Nazi you hate and then just say he's not, oh, I'm not a Nazi, you can't actually judge me for any, you can judge me for being an asshole, but not for actual genocide, whatever. I haven't committed genocide. Yeah, exactly. You can judge me for that, even though it's probably out of place. Right. So, and then coming into, yeah, fucking lawful neutral, chaotic neutral. So you get it. I hate Rob Reiner and Eric Cartman because, yeah, you get it. I have more sympathy for lawful neutral, chaotic neutral because they're not naturally neutral. That is their best attempt to balance what they see as the flaw in their nature. They're already a tidy, neat freak, so at least the best I can do is avoid preaching at other people about it. In the end, you're going to be preachier than either one. I know, right? It's like, why? Again, it's because you have no restraint and no accountability. It's the illusion of power and invincibility. As soon as you realize, wait a minute, yeah, you can judge people and not be held accountable for, you know, a crooked cop or a flawed courtroom, you know what I mean? once they are in that position of judgment, as soon as they are able to make judgments without being accountable, as soon as Rob Reiner is able to, like, you know, fucking crusade for justice without the risk of being harmed for it, whatever, if Eric Cartman's allowed to act like a Nazi without anyone actually punishing him for that, they can punish him for other things, but yeah, oh, I didn't actually do that. I'm not actually doing this. Right, and I guess I'm gonna be more sympathetic with it. Again, it depends on the person. If it's not, yes, if a chaotic neutral was too severely chaotic, that could certainly be a problem. My good nature might even encourage me to try to, yeah, offer them some bomb diggity doobies before they fucking crash a bulldozer through the Satanist house. Yeah, you don't doubt both of us might have to toss that motherfucker into Yarnum if it was that bad. But in the end, it's like we would both be, you know, last option or what? You don't doubt we'd try a few other options first. You don't doubt fucking we'd both be smoking bomb diggity doobies in and out of fucking Rick James Vatican if that's what it took. That probably makes more sense to you guys. Right. You're thinking, yeah, well, you might hate that person because you want order. I'm just saying, you guys are probably quite tolerant of the court of intolerance there. Whatever, yeah, it would take a lot for you to truly crucify, you know, people who are, you will nag and bitch at each other, but are you really going to go shut down the fucking whatever? Yeah, shut someone down just for preaching the law, basically. Yeah, if they're not doing anything bad, right? If they're, you know, going around judging people, wagging fingers, like no one should do this, no one should do that. Different angle, but similar kind of thing. Where yeah, it's not enough to be considered unlawful. As long as a person is lawful, you guys will have a lot more sympathy for them. With us, it's not so much, oh, I have sympathy because you're chaotic. It's, I have sympathy because you're not Rob Reiner, or you know what I mean? They're not preaching, they're not imposing order on me, which is the only thing that would really bother me. Everything else is negotiable, right? Yeah, I can negotiate almost anything until Rob Reiner is judging me for being chaotic. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't know, yeah, excuses or what, and yeah. I could certainly judge you for a lot of things, but you will invent any reason. What you've already convinced yourself that no, I'm yeah right. I've never done anything bad or whatever. I'm just, you know, god damn it. That's the thing that they're not. It's like when I tell people, oh, you know, you could just be neutral, and they have a hard time distinguishing. Yeah, being neutral means you can't. That's the thing that they don't. It's kind of like the politics thing. Oh, I don't talk about politics, brah. If you're talking about a country, you're talking about politics. You know what I mean? It doesn't just mean talking about liberals and Democrats and Republicans, and to them thinking neutral. Good, yeah, I'm neutral because I'm not doing. Yeah, even judging someone. Right. If you wag your finger at someone, if you promote one side or the other side, you are not neutral. And to them, they're thinking, oh, you know, that's not quite the same. Yeah. To them, they're still neutral because they haven't actually gotten up and done anything. To them, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. You get it. And right, it's like I can only judge them so much, but I can see with a lawful or chaotic person, they're trying to be humble. Yeah. They're like, I'm not, you know, I'm not crusading for, yeah, they are naturally lawful, but they don't want to impose anyone else's laws. A chaotic person is at least trying to be humble in that, you know, I'm not doing this because I think you're good or bad. Right, if you're good, then I think you're bad. Yeah, they're at least humble enough not to say, you know, I'm better than you or you're better than me. But if you step on Spider Bitch's fucking nest or whatever, yeah, you're whatever. Crazy Shelob. So, god damn it. It's, yeah, if this person is trying to do a good thing or trying to be more responsible, less destructive, or even the lawful person, whatever, they're trying to be more humble one way or another. Like, I can't say, yeah, you get it. Whether what they're doing is good or bad, it's like, okay, I'm going to be less of a jerk ass. I'm going to be less judgmental, less chaotic. With not neutral good, neutral evil, opposite. I need to be more good. I need to be more evil. I'm gonna be more harassment towards this or that. Either way, the result can be bad, but, or, you know, it results in a similar thing where the neutrality sort of, you know, since there's nothing to balance, yeah, it's neutral and good. That means 100% good. Yeah, 100% Rob Reiner. Lawful neutral means it's just the law. All I care about is obeying rules. Well, what are those rules? Yeah. Gets complicated when, wait a minute, what is the law anyway? Well, yeah, you can't, yeah, that, you're right. They don't have one. What do you mean? Yeah, they don't have a written law. They don't have internal affairs. Brah, you are internal affairs. Oh, snap. In the end, yeah, okay, if you want to be lawful, if you are lawful neutral, if you want to be less of a dick, Yeah, who watches the Watchers? If anything, you should be watching the other lawful people. Yeah, you should be most judgmental to make sure the other lawful people are actually kosher, which would make it a lot easier for Superman to arrest fucking Dr. Evil there. Yeah, if you were doing your Rob Reiner thing to them, being, wait a minute, these cops are crooked. You know, I went and snooted around with these people, and yeah, stop harassing the chaotic good guy just because he's chaotic. Whatever. Sorry, oh, it's loud. Yeah, it's loud, buddy. I can make it fucking louder. Once again, the lawful neutral might have some trouble distinguishing good from lawfulness or order. You know what I mean? One being a natural instinct and the other being your decision to try to be more or the other. But they at least have some insight. They are a naturally lawful person. So, if one of them knows that I'm a good person, they do have some sympathy for it when they realize, okay, yeah, you're a fucking dickhole, but if they see that I'm, whatever, if they see an interaction between me and someone and say, okay, like, is whatever, he can't, yeah, whatever, he's not 100% evil, he at least is trying to be good, they are at least more aware of that than the Rob Reiner or whatever, who to them, it's, yeah, chaos and evil is the same thing, basically. It's like, your fireplace is chaotic, yeah, I'm just saying. Right. So, god damn it, I can only say so much about that, but in my opinion, that's why hipster douchebags or whatever, whether they're good or bad, there will be clashing, butting of heads between these people, and I guess I'm just trying to tell them, if you're wondering why there's so many assholes everywhere, fucking douchebags here, they're everywhere, rambling about the craziest shit. Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's like neutrality is a funny thing, right? It's I understand if you want to be neutral, but I hope you appreciate how all or nothing it can, should be, would be. I don't know. At least be clear about the communication. I guess I should clear up too. It's not like, oh, once you become neutral, you can never go back. Once you go back, you can never go back to Switzerland. Yeah, I said you can make one flip flop. So let's say you're like, okay, I'm being neutral. One day the tree ends, we have to do something, guys. Yeah, it's fucking, I understand. A day might come when you do have to go back on a crusade. Don't launch the crusade from Switzerland. Yeah, step out of it first, become your neutral good Rob Reiner, then go on your crusade. At that point, you can't go back to being, you can't keep going back and forth. If you want to be neutral and someday decide I feel like I have to do something, fine. Once that happens, further negotiation is necessary. Yeah, I can't just be, okay, I'm going back to being neutral. That's the problem. It is the flip-flop, and I'm sure anyone else gets why that's a problem. If you, whatever, just be more accountable. The thing, whatever, if you want to have less harassment, if you're arguing with, someone like me, I've said this before, any amount of potential accountability, anything, if you say, yeah, right, oh, I'm not perfect, yeah, I guess I've done some stupid shit too, that alone, it's like, okay, we can at least get off of the high horse fucking fart machine going out your ass and up your nose, or whatever, you get it. Can we at least just talk as whatever, we each have problems, hey, maybe I've got more problems than you, fair enough. Yeah, it's not I'm perfect and you're evil and I can judge you for literally anything. Again, like nagging a bitchy wife or husband or girlfriend, pick one thing at a time. Try to at least resolve anything. Be like, if you're going to criticize something, do you have a better idea? How would you fix this? Is there a solution just to get rid of all the bad things or to not do any bad things? Yeah, no. If you have any better ideas, if you are slightly humble in the slightest, if you can admit you're not perfect, and yeah, I've done some stupid shit. In my opinion, this seems like a bad idea. Holy shit, Dr. Scientist. Yeah, straight up. And I guess to cap off this morality part, I'm sure a lot of lawful neutral people get, if you are, LGBTQ and, no one should ever say these words, my chaotic nature, yeah, I can only do so much to change my nature. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you to change your nature. I know how that sounds. Oh, it's like an excuse. Yeah, fucking whatever, man. All I'm saying is one is harder than the other. Yeah, the more you demand, the harder it's going to be. I'm just saying this will continue to be a problem unless we find other sort of ways around it. Again, I understand basic courtesy. Yeah, I'm not going to scream this shit in your grandma's house. You don't doubt your grandma's. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, I can wait till we're in a forum, but if your policy is to get rid of forum, or you know what I'm saying, oh, yeah. If you want to make it policy across anywhere, no one can say this anywhere, can we at least meet halfway and say, can we have public forums where you're allowed to enter or leave and say anything within that forum? If you don't like it, you're allowed to leave. No one's forcing you to be there. I just hope you understand, from my perspective, that is, when you're talking about like propaganda and the Soviet propaganda, comrade, unless you're being forced to watch the propaganda, unless it's the only thing on TV and everyone has to watch it every day, You can change the channel, you can turn it off. Oh, I don't want my kids exposed to this. Yeah, we'll keep on top of that shit. There are ways to, yeah, okay, fair enough. At least, yeah, fair enough. Let's do something about that. Instead of Rob Reiner, just get rid of it, it's bad, brah. Everything is bad, because everything, yeah. Technically, this is the thing. If we just did everything Rob Reiner wanted, we'd get rid of the whole universe. Lawful neutral gets their way forever, everyone's a criminal. Yeah, we were all going to max thug lockup. Neutral evil, pretty much the same thing, right? Get rid of all the bad, get rid of all the good things. Well, that's, yeah, same as get rid of all the bad things. Chaotic neutral could destroy the planet into oblivion. Yeah, exactly. So in a way, in a way, you guys are the big, crazy, imposing thing of force of nature. Yeah, we are just hiding in corners, rambling nonsense about the craziest shit you've ever heard, smoking bomb diggity fucking brickety bricks of crack cocaine or whatever. No. Bomb diggity doobies, whatever your thing is. Yeah. I guess that's, I can only, the only way to top off that too is, yeah, as much as lawful evil is the thing is, it's easier for me to understand them. The simple fact that they have any accountability, the fact that they can't hipster douchebag neutrality, in the end, the fact that this neutrality bogus little, you get it, it's like a fucking get out of jail free. It's like if you lived in a society where, certain people are allowed to get away with more than others or whatever. Yeah, I've got a license to be an asshole and you don't. Oh, do you have your asshole license? No, yeah. If I say a certain thing, what? Yeah, if you say or do a certain thing, it's like, well, that's not, yeah. You get it. Because of that, the result, if you're wondering, okay, in the end, the bad result is the person who probably would go destroy all that evil, yeah, in the end, you piss me off a lot more than they do. Yeah, and if we gotta balance this tray one way or another, yeah, even if King Henry's douchebag infinitus, yeah, fucking douchebag infinitus or what, we can still communicate. I still understand their motives. It's, in the end, if it is a threat to me or someone else, it's easier to plan around and work around. There are parameters and specifications. I know how far most cops are willing to go. Right, it's like if they went that much further, at that point, they're not really... Yeah, whatever. Anything could happen. Anyone could do anything. We can't prepare. Yeah, take that as far as you want. Yeah, get rid of everyone and there won't be any criminals. Yeah, no one will die if we kill everyone. Yeah, fucking hell, buddy. And yeah, I guess, too, my final bit of advice. Yeah, it's not the end of the world if you are lawful neutral. Yeah, if you are an LGBTQ. Like I said, you want me to help you guys build a better office? Yeah, oh, yeah, you need a shorter haircut, lady. Get a nicer suit. Get better at office work. Fucking whatever. I know you're good at math, but you can't, yeah, you can't be a Rob Reiner about this shit. Yeah, straight up. You can't just be Rob Reiner with this shit. Funny little capper, I guess. Yeah, you guys piss me off because you have the get out of jail free card. It's like an excuse to be an asshole. No, being chaotic, is that my excuse to be an asshole? Yeah, it doesn't mean I can do whatever I want, but please understand, like, I'm not Eric Cartman or Rob Reiner. I'm not doing this to spite you and piss you off. Like, ooh, yeah. I hope you can tell that I'm not just teasing you like a fucking bully in school. Like, yeah, you have to listen. No, we are both tossing that motherfucker, bashing their heads together like melons, and throwing them into max thug lockup with fucking Diablo and King Henry. Right, I hope you get it. In the end, a chaotic good might be the greatest enforcer of your lawful neutral court or whatever. Yeah, we could, right, if you kept an eye on these motherfuckers, if you were keeping hawk eyes on these motherfuckers, making sure they're being lawful, if the chaotic neutral can make it so that, me and Satan get along or whatever, yeah, less in the end it could result in less chaos if, yeah, right? I don't know, yeah, we gotta temper each other, but yeah, right. In my opinion, you guys could serve great, intermediaries between these two, and sort of almost like a football coach or something, where you're able to sit back and notice these things. Or if you notice a chaotic good person is not so good anymore, or a chaotic evil person is whatever, turning into Eric Cartman or Rob Reiner or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Things like that. Again, like a lawful neutral, a person with that hyper Hawkeye fucking anal retentive whatever. Yeah, you probably would be a good lawyer or whatever. It's just, you need, I guess, like if you want to be a fucking Superman, if you want to, enforce justice, whatever, it takes work. It takes effort and time. It's like learning a language, learning a skill, riding a bike. Yeah, you got to put time and effort and work into it. Don't just treat it like yes, I treat it like a hobby in many ways, but it's like I feel like I'm quite clear when it comes to more serious judgment, anything. I try to at least lay out some parameters, right? Or explain anything of my reasoning. Yeah, I'm not just going to say, oh, yeah, fucking get rid of that, whatever. Even with something like the royalty, yeah, you don't doubt I've spent 100 hours bitching with King Henry about this shit. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be hundreds of hours of me bitching with King Henry about it before I actually lock someone up in Yharnam or whatever, right? I'm not just going to do it because I'm one, oh, that's bad, get rid of it. Yeah, bro. Parameters and specifications, motherfucker. You could be not crazy and not know what you're talking about. If fucking Jesus has got to roll bomb diggity doobies and bash someone's head together like melons, and yeah. Right, that's as far as I can judge someone, but I guess all I'm saying is, one way or another, yeah, it's, you know, oh, you can't label me, man. If you got something better, go for it. Most people are either part of a system, against that system, or, you know, is naturally neutral from, you know, they don't want to impose order or chaos, but they may feel, depending on circumstance, depending on who's involved, blah, 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 they may decide to one way or another. If you're already naturally chaotic, already naturally, you know, lawful, whatever, hey, some kids are naturally honest, or, you know, you shouldn't lie just because it's a bad thing to do, whatever. Some people are more naturally inclined like that, fair enough. Yeah, that doesn't mean they might not become evil or good. Yeah, they could use it one way or the other. Personal gain, yeah, gaining from chaos, gaining from order. Either one could be a good or a bad thing, motherfucker. The only person here, the most righteous, humble, wholesome person here is the guy who sits around jerking off all day, not doing nothing for no one, scratching his ass, fucking straight up Switzerland. But it's unrealistic to expect everyone to be like that. Come on, at some point in your life, oh, I have to do this thing. Oh, you thought you were neutral, right? In a way, it only works as a balancing point, fulcrum and whatever. Yeah, whatever. We can't all be chaotic. Yeah, exactly. If everyone was chaotic, the universe would fall apart. If everyone was lawful, we would all arrest each other. Yeah. No one of us can, yeah, we all kind of need each other, man. We all need Switzerland, and now they're laughing at us like, yeah, bro, I'm the only person here you can't fuck over. And I guess I'm saying too, like, yeah, sure, something bad could happen, but in any reasonable situation, if you're still skeptical, thinking, yeah, something could happen, someone could just attack Switzerland for no reason. When that happened, you don't doubt they'd probably decide, okay, we probably have to do something now. As long as they don't leave Switzerland, they're still technically neutral. Yeah, they can still fight inside Switzerland. They could be doing anything there, and as long as it doesn't affect anyone else around them, right. So yeah, I don't know, last option, in my opinion, it could happen, but it will be the last country to get attacked, basically. Every other country around it would get attacked before they would. So they would at least have time to think about it and set up some, you know, fucking, yeah, a lot of explosive booby traps all up and around their border, around the mountains, and yeah. It would be difficult. What do you have to gain? What do you have to lose? Do you have a better plan than attack that country, get rid of that bad thing, stop those people? Yeah, if you're, as long as you have more than that and any level of accountability and humbleness, if you can admit you're not perfect, goddamn Dr. Scientist, I'm going to roll some bomb diggity doobies for this. I'll call Satan and we'll fucking figure out how to fix all this. You don't think I forgot Kim Jong, Sailor Moon, whoever's in charge of the fucking queen bitch of the universe hive going on, whatever, the snootiest woman in the world. Bitch, you better show me you're good at this office work. Yeah, whatever. I hope she's probably laughing. Yeah, it's a woman. Sure, you could look, she could be manlier than fucking Conan the Librarian. Straight up, are you better at this than Conan the Librarian? Can you help me deal with Gandhi too when he shows up with a fucking machine gun to enforce law and order or whatever, brah? If you are chaotic or neutral good, sorry, yeah, if you're, you know, naturally neutral, whatever, as in usually you don't want to get involved in things like this. Occasionally it seems like you should. I know how this sounds. Either try helping us or try avoiding us. Yeah, one or the other. Don't just start by attacking the only people that are actually right. If you just go after, like, cops and robbers or whatever, yeah, you know what I mean. The typical good guys and bad guys, whatever. There are crooked cops, there are good cops, there are crooked whatever. And you might be thinking, oh, gang, yeah, brah. If you're confused, yeah, you probably need to know more. And all I mean is people who... It's like, you know, in a perfect world, I would have been an officer or a cop, yeah, if I wasn't so chaotic, if I wasn't such a scatterbrain or whatever, right? My nature is to, yeah, I want to balance order and chaos too. We both want to balance order and chaos. He happens to, yeah, whatever. He was a natural fit for that suit. I was a natural fit for this one. I'm not fucking hustling like the lawful evil up there. Yeah, he knows that his associates are hustling the fuck, yeah, big money hustler players or what, or other, yeah, compared to me. Yeah, bro, I'm a crazy ass motherfucker. I'm more, yeah, what, science, politics, yeah. Whatever. I'm not saying I would never do something greedy. I'm not going out of my way, ooh, crazy get rich quick scheme. Yeah, that I'm I may be opportunistic. I've never had the opportunity to just, whatever. Yes, I'm not saying, yeah, he gets it. If I was in the certain opportunity, I may have an opportunistic tendency to think, ooh, I could steal that really expensive car, blah, blah, blah. What if, yeah, if there was a baby in it, or, yeah, no, not incendiary baby carriage, he gets it too. It's like, yeah, right. If I have to do something bad, yeah, motherfucker, it better be damn well worth it. Better be the last option. Yeah, consider the circumstances. You get it. To him, it's like, this is probably the most responsible person here. Yeah, of all the other people here that are more likely to do some stupid shit or whatever. Yeah. I might be a douchebag, but I'm not a hipster douchebag. And same with this guy. Yeah, douchebag infinitus. But whatever. It's like, again, too, even with crooked cops, he is laughing now. It's like, do I have a bunch of cocaine for them to steal? No, a crooked cop doesn't have much to gain from me. I'll just waste his fucking time. Exactly. I'm the one guy the crooked cop doesn't want to deal with because it's going to consume a lot of his time. He's not going to get anything out of it. It probably will expose some, not big things, but little things. Like, bro, there's like 40 mistakes on this report here. Yeah, you know what I mean? More than usual. It's like, little things. A lot of little things, a lot of paper. Yeah, the report's pretty looking like a Bible or some shit. This is a lot of paper for one guy for what, disturbing the peace? Like, what actually happened? Well, there's 40 witness statements in there. Yeah, it's gonna look like a shit show festival over fucking nothing, buddy. So yeah, you can see why. Even, yeah, you get it. It's my best perspective on it. If you are, lawful neutral, yeah, you want to impose law, you want to be good, god damn it, just take one extra step to even if you are, you probably get that some cops are good or bad. Yeah, investigate further. Compare this to that. Just, yeah, if you start by assuming that, oh, all those people, yeah, oh, Nazis, right. You have to get past that initial thing of that group of people, those people. There are outliers in any group, and realistically, anytime you go after any group, you don't doubt you want to talk to the outliers of that group. Yeah, talk to the pirates before going to King Henry, whatever. Aren't there different kinds of Muslims, Shiites or Sunnis? Yeah, well, there's different kinds of Christians and Jews. Yeah, should you go talk to the crazy Southern Baptist Church who's like, God told me to call you? Yeah, no, you're coming to the Rick James Vatican, motherfucker. You can blaze in here. Yeah, straight up, exactly. Whatever, that's... If you are a hard, stiff Christian thinking, brah, if smoking marijuana can encourage millions of people to find Jesus, yeah, they didn't even know it was Jesus till after they smoked the joint. It's no worse than a cigarette. Unless you're going to go Rob Reiner and get rid of all the tobacco. Reefer Madness, sorry, it's too late. Yeah, that was a long time ago. We know that Reefer Madness is bullshit. It only does that to people who are already batshit crazy. I am batshit crazy, and it's made me, it's the reason I ain't doing this shit. Yeah, brah, you want to see chaotic evil Satan or whatever? No, I'm smoking bomb diggity doobies with Jesus because it makes me, whatever, less agitated. It's easier to be nice to people when they're not pissing me off this much. I don't fucking know, man. It's a victimless crime. Yeah, I know it's a sin to harm yourself. Yeah, I'm fucking lying to yourself. Yeah, that can be very harmful. Sin of pride. Yeah, okay, the pride movement. Motherfucker, I got some pride too. Why not? You want to hear? Yeah, you came to the Rick James Vatican. Here's a bomb diggity doobie. I'm going to preach to you about what is the sin of pride. They might get it. If someone else preaches, if someone else takes my flag and my cross and starts, thou the sin of pride, motherfucker, you can teach them what the sin of pride is. And how they are more prideful than you in that way. Pride is natural. It's normal. Yeah, ooh, I look good. I feel good. Yeah, ooh, whatever. It is normal to be proud of, being good, whatever, if you are, being honest, anything. It's normal to be proud of something that you are, something you have, something you've done. Ooh, my family, I'm proud that I have a good family, of course. Flip it around, inverted, whatever. Don't let that be your only motivation. Why are you doing this? Well, I'm proud, I'm doing this because I have to. Yeah, I can't smoke weed. Why? Well, I'm a Christian. Okay, why? Yeah, literally, why? It's like, yeah, well, you're not supposed to harm yourself. Okay, yeah, right. Well, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's compare that to other ways of harming yourself that are legal or illegal. Is illegal the same thing as bad? Yeah, let's discuss the matter. If you think lawful, yeah, if you think illegal is the same thing as bad, motherfucker, yeah, come on. Yeah. Who's the victim here? Is it a victimless crime? Can this be handled with parking tickets, or do we need a fucking Vatican prison for Diablo? Yeah. What range are we working with here? Do we need to spank people for being bad? Isn't it more important to punish bad people, help other people? Right. It's complicated. There's a lot to it. But yeah. Oh, so the sin of pride. Yeah. No, they're waiting. No, you might get it. Yeah, you should be proud of whoever you are, whatever your gender is, whatever you look like. Absolutely, you should have pride in that. Don't harass people about it because you're proud. Right, it's careful because whatever, it tarnishes any credibility you had, any sympathy, or yeah, like I still have sympathy for people that get bullied and harassed over that sort of thing. If you bully and harass me over the way I dress and look and my religious beliefs, yeah, my personal spiritual beliefs and that, yeah, something specific, yeah, ooh, hey, if you're curious, if you hate the church, hey, you know what, you might need to talk to another church. Yeah, well, I could help you out with that. I could tell you what's, some things. Yeah, you want to stop the bad parts of Tom Cruise. Yeah, you get it. If you actually hate the bad parts of religion, well, as the chaotic good person, yeah, I might be wrong, you might be wrong, but in the end, we're both gonna be kicking hipster douchebags the fuck out of their Kremlin, bashing their heads together like melons. You get it. We both want the same thing in many ways. And in the end, we end up fighting each other because we're the only ones who feel any imperative. Yeah, it's like, oh, I feel like I should actually try to explain this to you. Yeah. Since I actually like you so much, I actually have to try to be nice to you. Yeah, the reason I'm not being nice to you because I might get arrested. I'm being nice to you because I'm hoping one of these crazy, some girl who would be a tomboy but thinks they're not allowed to date anyone or whatever. Oh, I thought you were... Yeah, I thought you were fucking whatever, bro. Yeah. I like you because of I just like you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you do even know what gender I am? I don't care what gender you are. I hope that fucking gets through to your fucking head there. Yeah, sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it, motherfucker? Sorry, I'm confused about what your gender is. In the end, if I like you enough, it won't matter. Basically, yeah, it's too late now, right? Yeah, too fucking late now, Rob Reiner.